Hello, Ted. Bear. Right. Good morning, loose enders. Just get this out of the way first. So today's... Oh, hello, mate. Hello. Interrupted my video. So, good morning, loose enders. Today's video is sponsored by Costa Coffee, a highly refreshing drink, and I recommend to start your day with one. It can be purchased from your local garage. Them instead of the other ones, the ones we don't talk about. We like Costa, we don't talk about the other people because they don't pay their tax. So, Mr. and Mrs. Costa, if you do get to see this video, feel free to throw a little bit into the pot, and if you feel so inclined, if you'd be kind enough to send it straight to Countryside Farms, Caen Hill Countryside, and help them do their good work. And that's enough from our sponsor today. So anyway, to let you know, loose enders, that my video today, let me tell you, I went to Caen Hill Countryside Farm, and it's like a sanctuary and everything, and it's just wonderful, it's terrific. It's right on my doorstep. I didn't know, I only discovered it recently. So I've been over, took some footage, made some video. Well, let me show you the countryside as opposed to a bloody car park. So we've done the video, we've edited down, but there's so much in it I wanted to get across. I'm going to have to do it in 2 parts, maybe 3. So this is part 1. Hope you enjoy it. If you feel so inclined to help out, that would be terrific. Thanks very much. See you later. Goodbye. Bye.
Good for them. And we'll show you what causes that strange noises in a minute. Oh. And the moon as well.
Well, the moon is a bit iffy sometimes.
You think about the tides and things like that.
Okay.
Got you both in a shot. It looks good.
Thank you.
That'll be me.
Yeah, I did mean you, but I didn't want to make Chris feel uncomfortable.
Out as you go. Emus, attack! My name's Chris Franklin, and I'm the man behind the Caen Hill Countryside Centre. We're a charity set up to help young people and rescue animals, and I'm here with my very good friend and best friend here, Zoe.
Hi everyone, so I'm Zoe, and I've been involved with the project now for getting on for 5 years, I think. It might feel longer to you, Chris.
No, yes it does. No, but she's a star, and Zoe's not only one of my best friends, but a volunteer. And we need volunteers here to be able to help us, and and that's what the project is about, isn't it, Zoe? Helping young people, but helping people of all ages.
Yep, and obviously rescuing animals as well.
As you can see, we rescued an animal even today.
Yes.
A little dove that appeared here.
Injured, but that's fine.
Well, the cats have got one and killed it, but this one, if you pick it up, it's absolute. Yeah, it's got loads of life in it. Look.
Well, we've got a little area. We've had quite a few birds this year, so we've got an area we can put it.
I think she pushed it out, don't we?
Yeah.
I think she just turfed them out because the nest got too small.
How long have you been here, and how did it all come about?
Well, the actual project has been running now for nearly 9 years, but I've been here a little bit longer. I've been here since 1959, and the farm is a very special place to myself because my dad ran the farm here, a dairy farm, which we rented from the council. So yeah, this has been my life with animals, but the last 9 years have been devoted rescuing animals and helping young people.
So you grew up here as like a working farm as a kid, here, and it morphed into this in the later stages of your life, or as you got older.
I always rescued animals in my whole life, and my ambition was to not only rescue animals but to go to Africa. And sadly my dad had to give up farming due to ill health. I took on an opportunity to take over the land from the local authority to see what I could do to help young people, to give back to young people, and obviously to rescue animals.
So you wanted to go in a completely different direction then, as opposed to a commercial farm?
Oh yeah, very much so, yes, because a commercial farm this day and age is very difficult to be able to run. You know, it's only 70 acres, which may seem a lot to yourself, but commercially it's basically would not make a living.
It would be a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've turned it into a centre to help young people, and most of the children who come here do struggle, don't they, Zoe? Zoe can tell you a little bit more about the young people who come here.
Yeah, so we have young people coming down on placements from schools who are struggling in school, maybe got stress, anxiety or behavioural issues, and they'll come down here and they get fresh air, they get exercise, they get to, obviously as you've met all the lovely animals, and it's amazing how you can reduce your stress levels by holding a baby chick or going around feeding the animals.
How many animals have we got here, roughly?
Oh,
Well, there's a cockerel.
One, two, three. About 350 at the moment.
And the range of animals you've got?
Well, emus, goats, sheep, donkeys. We got donkeys.
we have got donkeys.
We got a cow, Widget the cow. We've got ducks, geese, you name it.
Peacocks. I did see the peacocks.
Yeah, we've
And the
got
pigs.
Cats, pigs.
Yeah.
Our farm dog Oreo.
And goats.
Goats, and unusually we've also got Chris has got a parrot.
Have I? Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah. I heard it whistling
Every farm
earlier,
has to
Chris.
have a
Yeah.
parrot, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but the young people, it's not just the what they learn, it's actually that sort of bit of responsibility that they get given. Because obviously it's big responsibility being expected to feed and care for animals.
So it's mainly people with mental health issues or social interaction issues.
It could be that, or learning disabilities. So it's a real range of young people. But then we also get young people coming down to help out who are very academic.
Yeah.
But they love animals and they want to learn about animal care. And
Just like to be involved with it.
yeah.
Well, it's got a very nice feel to it, hasn't it? I mean, I felt it as soon as I turned up today.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very comfortable setting, is what it might
Yeah,
be
it's a very
called.
safe setting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stress-free. Well,
Yeah.
for the animals, maybe not
Yeah.
for me and Zoe.
Not so much
but-
for you two.
No, but it's a special place.
So, obviously, you've got to keep the lights on somehow. How do we go about funding something like this?
Yeah, it's one of the real challenges we got, Zoe. So
Yeah.
we get some payment from the schools because we take in the students from the schools, but we had to sort of think outside the box. So we have patrons, people who make donations to us on a regular basis to help support the animals.
And are they from all over the world, Chris, or
All
mainly?
over yes, we have a huge worldwide audience, and we go out to 65 different countries now.
Do you? Yeah.
And the support, comes from there. But we also get support from people who make sort of donations from Amazon wishlist. We have an Amazon.
Yeah, wish list set up, and we do we do fundraising, so we do some fairly crazy things that people around the world.
Well, I have seen you do your own videos, don't you?
Yes, I do, yes.
And you do a live one twice a week or once a week, is it?
No, once or twice a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I didn't
7 o'clock
realise.
in the morning we do a live
Yeah.
across Facebook and TikTok, and then we do various other lives across various platforms. And we do our own little show as well. So we engage with our audience, and it's nice to be...
How many people do you reach altogether, do you think?
On Facebook alone, we're reaching over 30 million people now.
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, so and it's nice because it gives them a sense of well-being as well. And we're a bit crazy sometimes with the animals talking. That's what I do. And the fact is that the people will then request maybe a shout out. And I said that I can read you a little message that's come in, and this is how it affects people. So the other day, a gentleman who was he was 60, and his partner said, "Could you do a special shout out for John?" And Claire come back. "Thank you so much for John's many birthday shout outs on Wednesday. He was moved to tears as Caen Hill brings him so much joy. He had a wonderful birthday, went on the tram, and he had 2 cakes. You are so kind, and we love you. We love you very much."
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, and they made a donation, but it's not about just about the donation. It's being able to help people, and I'm always a great believer. If you can give, you will receive.
Yeah.
You find it quite rewarding, I imagine, don't you?
Oh yeah. There's moments where you're thinking, why am I doing this? Because I'm an age where I should be retired. But on the other hand, you meet special people. you make special friends from around the world, and you inspire a generation of young people, but older people as well, who come down here and think, I can help.
Yeah.
And they think, I can do this, but maybe I could do something like this for myself. And we help where we can.
Yeah, the other thing is it's created a whole community through the social media. There's a whole community of people. They might not have met physically or live in the same countries, but they'll talk and they'll share photos and they'll share.
It's a talking point locally for them, wherever they are in the world, really. Then.
Yeah, they all have their favourite animals and they'll talk about that, and they, it has created a worldwide community, and people do look out for each other. And it's really lovely to see. And
I'm guessing, I don't know, you must get random donations from people around the world, do you, from time to time?
Yeah, very much so.
Which helps.
People come to visit. So we got visitors next week from Australia. We have visitors recently from America. And we get also local visitors, and they make donations and help us wherever they can. And sometimes it's not just about the financial support, it's someone maybe who knows someone in the building trade said, I got some materials that I can give you, or it's just that we have some feed. So we get some donations from supermarkets.
Yeah, so we're part of a scheme called Neighbourly, where the supermarkets will donate their surplus stock or stock that's about to go out of date. So once the homeless service have taken what they need, then it will come to us. Well, it won't come to us, we'll go and pick it up. We get a lot of really good support from the supermarkets.
So I guess it's the food banks get first shout on it, and then whatever's left you can go in and help yourself.
I mean, you've seen the farm here, haven't you? But nothing gets wasted. Everything is repurposed, reused, recycled, and food as well. It's great to have that support from the shops. Good.
So what does the future hold? Do you see it getting bigger and bigger, or are you at a comfortable place now, size-wise, and it's manageable?
The project here will get a little bit bigger with our students. We're taking more students. For myself, we'll be setting up projects in other parts of the world. We've already done, like I said, one in Africa. And we're going to be developing new projects, not only here but around the world, and also standing back. And because I'm very proud of my students and the young people who come here to be able to let them say, look, I can do it, you can do it as well. So
it inspires other people, you think?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I now, thanks to Chris, have a house full of birds.
Have you?
Because he inspired my daughter to become a bird keeper. And me, of course, as well. I'm just as bad, but.
So, of course, you have to fit this in with a regular job. So, how many hours a week do you manage to get down here and do something?
I'm normally down here on a Friday and a Saturday, and if there's other stuff going on, we sometimes do talks, don't we, Chris? We get invited to do talks and things and go to events in the community. So.
Oh, that's nice. What, like country fair type things or something like that?
Well,
the first thing that springs to mind is like the Bath and West show. Would you get to go to somewhere like that?
No, we wouldn't go to something quite that big, but we would go to WI or maybe the Rotary Lions, and then we give them a talk, or they come down here. We've got the WI coming down here soon. We've got the Lion Club coming down on Monday, because everybody said can make a difference, and we help other charities as well. It's not just about us. Our sort of remit here is to help others, because it is difficult out there.
Yeah, so awareness is key, really.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. Yeah.